Pesci, and this is Barnes & Noble Tagged, our kickoff to summer edition. That means it's time to garden, grill, and get going on some adventures. We've tagged books to help you do just that. But first, a best-selling author whose new book is destined to be in everybody's beach bags is here in the Tag Studios. James Frey's first book, A Million Little Pieces, the account of his battle with drug addiction, had a long run on the New York Times best-selling list, as did his follow-up book, My Friend Leonard. After Frey landed a coveted spot on Oprah's book club, a debate about the line between fiction and nonfiction and what makes a memoir shook the literary world. He is here today to share with us his first published work of fiction, Bright Shiny Morning. James Frey, welcome. You've been tagged. So tell us about your new book, Bright Shiny Morning.
It's a book about Los Angeles. It's a novel, very clearly defined as such. I'm proud of it. I think it's a big, ambitious, entertaining book.
What's your process like? How do you write a book?
You know, every day, 9 to 5, I go to work. I think of what I do as a job, and just like anybody else goes to work, I do. I try to get a couple pages done a day, but interspersed with the actual work, it's a lot of time sort of listening to music, going on the internet, talking on the phone.
And now, the next morning, do you ever go back and you look at what you've read and go, I don't like that?
I don't ever read what I write, you know. I don't read it while I'm writing it. I don't read it when I'm done. I've never, except for public events, I've never read my first 2 books. I've never read that one. I never will. I don't have really any interest.
That's fascinating. That's really unbelievable.
I think if you read what you write, you just want to change it, and so you get stuck in this trap where you never move forward. You know, I try to make things what I want them to be the first time through, and I trust that I do it.
Your first 2 books were very controversial and had a lot of controversy surrounding them. How did that change how you approached writing this one?
It didn't affect it in any way at all. You know, you do one book at a time, and I didn't really think about what was in the other books or what had happened with them. I just wanted to write a good book this time and write a book that people would enjoy reading. Are you
feeling like you passed through that? Is that over, or does that still feel a little heavy?
It's over for me. You know, people ask about it a lot, and you know, whatever happened, happened, and it's, as far as I'm concerned, it's done. People still read and enjoy the other books, and that means more to me than anything else.
Fantastic. Well, the book is called Bright Shiny Morning, and it's going to be a major book, I think. It's fantastic.
Thank
you so much for being with us here on Tag.
Sure, my pleasure.
All right, it's time to talk dirt. I don't mean the Hollywood gossip kind. I mean the stuff you put your hands in all summer in the hopes of creating a beautiful garden. So get your green thumbs primed. We've tagged some books that will help you blossom as a gardener. First, Wendy Johnson has been gardening at the Green Gulch Zen Center in California for more than 30 years. In her book, Gardening at the Dragon's Gate, she shares with readers a wealth of practical knowledge and fascinating garden lore. Next, The Essentials of Garden Design is perfect for folks who want to design or redesign their gardens. And The Garden Primer is a common sense approach to gardening, including how to stock the tool shed, growing perennials, annuals, and more. How do you feed the person who's been slaving in the garden all day long? Why, with some sizzling meals cooked a la barbecue. We've tagged some books that will keep your grill smoking all summer long. They don't call it the Barbecue Bible for nothing. This year is its 10th anniversary, and it's still the go-to book for folks who want to know the basics of making great grilled meals. He's a restaurateur and well-known TV personality, so when Bobby Flay says grill it, you better listen. Grill It is for modern-day barbecue kings or queens who like to grill without all the frills. The basic recipes are made from ingredients you can find in your refrigerator right now. Simple, but made special by adding Bobby's trademark bold flavors. Patio Daddio at the Grill. It's retro, but it's new. The original Patio Daddio won over cooks with its retro recipes, but it's been updated with 45 new dishes. There's the road less traveled, and then there's the road not to be traveled by the faint of heart. We've tagged a few offbeat travel books to take you off the beaten path. First, in God's Middle Finger, travel writer Richard Grant explores the Sierra Madre, home to bandits and other assorted outcasts. Grant nearly loses his life when a band of cowboys high on cocaine decide to hunt him for sport. And Tony Horwitz, the best-selling author of Blue Latitude, takes us on a thrilling and eye-opening voyage to pre-Mayflower America. In his book, A Voyage Long and Strange, Rediscovering the New World, he takes his own epic trek to unravel the under-recorded history spanning from the times of Columbus to the Pilgrims landing at Plymouth Rock. So what will be your favorite summer activity? Lounging with a book, grilling, gardening, going on an adventure? We want to know. Go to bn.com/tagged, cast your vote, and we'll let you know the results next week. Last week, we asked you, who is your kid's favorite children's author of all time? Some of you said Mary Pope Osborne of the Magic Treehouse series and Andrew Clements, author of the classic favorite Frindle. A lot of you said John Cheska, author of the Trucktown series, but the majority of you said Mo Willems, beloved author of The Pigeon Wants a Puppy. We're well-fed, well-read, and how does your garden grow? Much better, I hope, now that you've watched Barnes & Noble Tagged. We'll see you next week.